The NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Timeout.
We're at the United Center. Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now, here's Ivy. That one good for two. Jones has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bulls.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Now, here is Martin. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Over Jones. Smith, no luck. Here's Chicago. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Exactly, and if it's not there for you, simply make the next pass. Keep the ball moving. Give the offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
Now Jones, following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Butler with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Jones for three, and the rebound goes to Martin. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Green. Inside, Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Smith for three. Come on. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Ivy. The kick outside to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Now Jones. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets trail. Here's Green. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
4 on the clock. Here's Jones. No good. Shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Great speed by Wiggins there. I mean, makes him a dominant finisher in transition. Speed kills, and oftentimes you can't control it.
The shot by Ivy, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
Come on, box it out, man.
Back to Smith. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, Chicago. To end the drought. And Jones slams it in.
Monster flush that time from the big man.
Baseline.
Wiggins outside.
Hey.
Pass to Green. Smith on the wing. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Ivy. Here's Jones. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. The Rockets with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And he makes that one.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
There's Green with the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Matthews, no good.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Gordon with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
To the middle. Walker surveying the floor. Back to Marjanovic. And stolen by Drummond. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Bulls lead by 4. Walker in the post. Matthews, no one around him. No good on the triple. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside, Green. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Here's Butler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 3. Jones, no luck. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Gordon. Down low. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 points in the quarter. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Theis. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And so he makes both from the line. And, Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Outside for Martin. The Rockets with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Out to Smith. Here's the 3. Rebound by Butler.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Theis. Jones with it. And stolen by Wiggins. Smith inside. Now here's Caruso. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The three-pointer no good. Outside Butler.
Hit me, I'm open.
To the inside. Here's Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. That one's not going to go. Excellent defense there from Smith.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And here's Ivy following the 3 from Jabari Smith. Pass to Bay. Here's Theis. And there's the foul. It will go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here is Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rockets trail by 4. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. driving in. Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 7 points for Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic. And with Ivey, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Poked loose. Butler with the steal.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Pass to Smith. And the layup falls. 9 points in the game so far. And Ivey especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Houston.
Oh, hit that. You better hit that.
Drummond in the post.
Right here, baby.
Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Rockets trail.
Hey, get on killer.
107 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got 6.
Threading the needle with ease there on that pocket pass. Walker showing how fast he makes decisions in the pick and roll.
And Drummond throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Matthews. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Walker in the corner. Going inside. Marjanovic down low. Makes it off the glass. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Stolen by Gordon. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Chicago, up by 2. From And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Caruso. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got the game tied up here for Houston. On the wing, Jones. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
To the middle, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And here's Green outside. Drops in the tray. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Martin. 6 to shoot. From the arc.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Inside. Here's Jones. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. And Butler gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here are the Bulls now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
Pass to Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Ivy. The crossover. Count it, and the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
And it's Houston's ball. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Theis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bulls on defense. 6-point lead. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he's no small presence
inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
And Jones has it in the corner. Down low. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. And the rejection by Smith. Butler with the steal. And he converts the layup. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
To the inside, Jones. The shot off that time, and Houston the other way now. Inside, out to Smith. Back to Green. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Martin. And that one hits back iron. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Green inside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Wiggins. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his third foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.